America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way, yeah. Terrorists, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America, fuck yeah! So lick my blood and suck on my balls, America, fuck yeah! What you gonna do when we come for you now? It's the dream that we all share. It's the hope for tomorrow. Fuck yeah! McDonald's! Fuck yeah! Walmart! Fuck yeah! Gas! Fuck yeah! Baseball! Fuck yeah! NFL! Fuck yeah! Rock and roll! Fuck yeah! The internet! Fuck yeah! Slavery! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Starbucks! Fuck yeah! Disney World! Fuck yeah! Porno! Fuck yeah! Valium! Fuck yeah! Reebok! Fuck yeah! Fake tits! Fuck yeah! Sushi! Fuck yeah! Taco Bell! Fuck yeah! Rodeo! Fuck yeah! Bed Bath and Beyond! Fuck yeah! Liberty! Fuck yeah! White Slips! Fuck yeah! The Alamo! Fuck yeah! Band-Aid! Fuck yeah! Las Vegas! Fuck yeah! Christmas! Fuck yeah! Immigrants! Fuck yeah! Popeye! Fuck yeah! Democrats! Fuck yeah! Republicans! Sportsmanship! Books!
Okay, welcome everyone. How is everyone today? Hey, if anyone wants to join the panel, let me know. Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense being spread around about the coronavirus and as well 5G. But even before 5G, when it was 4G, and even when Wi-Fi came out, all the conspiracy theorists were saying the same thing about that. Wi-Fi was going to kill us all. 4G was going to kill us all. Now 5G, and what happens when 6G comes out? I don't want to give them ammo, but they probably say a nuclear fallout. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the rise of the Moors. They piss me off. Jamal irritates me to no end. But let's check out what he has to say and debunk this.
They planned this. They got y'all scared.
Let me restart that.
Oh, wait. Gonna wait till people join real quick.
Can you guys hear it all right?
Today's date, March 18th, 2020. Peace. This is Google, right? Look at this. Look how easy this is. Google coronavirus patent. Look at that. Oh, look at this right here. Look at that right there. It has the patent number and everything. Let's just click on that, see what happens. My computer's real slow, so don't even make fun of me. Coronavirus. Here's the patent number, just in case you all thought this wasn't real. Here's the people who invented coronavirus.
Okay, this is myth number one. There's absolutely no evidence that the coronavirus is man-made, and this patent number that he's talking about is back from when SARS was around, which SARS is a form of coronavirus. But he won't tell you that because that won't frighten you. That won't get the masses all panicking. But this is just the patent for SARS, which I think, if I remember correctly, they consider this SARS 2, which is a type of coronavirus.
Here's the institution that's in charge of that mutating process that they tell you about. And here's the countries that the coronavirus um, is being spread to. And you'll see that they planned this well into 2035, right? But let's just read this part right here. Right here. The coronavirus may be used as a vaccine for treating and or preventing a disease such as infectious bronchitis in a subject. Look at that right there. What else does it say? Let's see.
Also, another cherry pick there. Vaccines have the viruses in them already. Most of the time, it's a dead version of it, but in any vaccine, I mean, that's how vaccines work. You have to have the virus in there in order for your immune system to be able to fight against it. Now, if the coronavirus is used for other things, it's still a dead strand, so you're not going to get coronavirus from that at all.
This right here. Look. Right here. The present invention also relates to the use of such a coronavirus in a vaccine to prevent and or treat disease. Then it tells you that the coronavirus is used to prevent bronchitis. And they tell you that they were testing it on chickens, right? They tell you that they were testing the coronavirus on chickens, which reduced their weight. They laid fewer eggs and they produced poorer quality of eggs. It also affected the respiratory system of chickens and it was fatal to them. So you wonder where you got all your Chick-fil-A sandwiches from? Here you go. The virus can also cause permanent damage to the oviduct.
So apparently, what Jamal here is saying is that Chick-fil-A knowingly sold virus chickens to the public. Wow. If that's not a total reach, I don't know what is. This guy is insane. He really is.
Especially in chickens, leading to reduced egg production and quality, and kidneys, sometimes leading to kidney disease, which can be fatal. So this is what the coronavirus vaccine is for, right? This is why on the news they say, yeah, we'll have a vaccine in 12 or in 6 to 12 months because they have already planned this, right? This is a plan. If you don't think this is a plan, check this out right here. 14, 15, 17, 2018, 2020, all the way up to 2035. If you don't think this is a plan, you are out of your mind. Application status is active. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You don't think this is a plan?
Obviously, he doesn't know anything. Otherwise, he'd known that patent had to be renewed, and the application is granted to renew this and to also study for a vaccine for the newer coronavirus, CV-19. This guy is really, really uneducated. I don't know how anyone follows him.
So you don't think that this is a plan? You don't think that this coronavirus scare, everyone stay in your house, no one group up in more than 25, 2 and 5 or 7. You don't think this is a plan right here? That they're applying this plan to people? What day is that? What day is this? Come on. Then they even talk about not manipulating it, but the mutation that they tell everyone about. Oh, it mutated and it got worse. They mutated it. Look. Is this it? No. Oh yeah, right here. I think this is it. This is a 3-step process that they did. They basically injected the coronavirus into a living organism. They allowed the virus to mutate, and then they took the mutated virus and that's how it mutated. They did it deliberately. Let me see if I can find it. I posted this to my personal Instagram already. This is it. Oh, look at that. Let's see if I can find it. Right here. Look. The coronavirus may be used to infect a cell. This is how they did it. They infected a cell with the coronavirus according to the invention, allowing the virus to replicate in the cell and harvesting the progeny virus. So that's how they mutated it. They put it inside a living organism, right? The cell multiplied, right? And then they took the byproduct of that multiplication, and that's how the coronavirus mutated. Look. So when they say, when they start saying, oh yeah, we got the vaccine for coronavirus, and you think it's an antidote, guess what they're giving you? Hold on, wait. Just in case you thought it was a game. Wait. Let's see this. Let's check this out. Look how look how they got our people acting like cattle. Right? Cattle. Hold on, where did I just find that? Right here. Where was it? Where was the so-called whatever vaccine, right? Look. Vaccine pertaining to a cow. They got our people acting like cattle, chattel slavery. They're saying, oh, everyone stay inside. Just like when the farmer says, cows go home. Guess.
See, my thing is this. If you don't want to take the vaccine, fine, don't. But don't sit out there, trying to get the moral high ground saying no one should take this. If you want to get sick, if you don't believe that you're going to get sick, by all means, don't take the vaccine. But I'll tell you this. If it comes out, I'll gladly take it. I have a lot to live for. I don't want to get sick with this, nor do I want my family or friends. What Jamal and his followers, or cult members, if you will, do, I really don't care. Because if you get it, don't bitch about it on the internet, because you did it to yourself.
That's where the cows go. Home. Then they say, "Hey, we got we got the cure to coronavirus. Everyone show up to, your local pharmacy and come get the cure, right? Go to your local pharmacy, get the vaccine, get your coronavirus vaccine, and guess where our people go? Like cows, they all go there. Just like when the farmer says it's feeding time, right? Just like when the farmer has to give those cows their medicine or whatever, they got our people acting like cattle. They planned this. They got y'all scared, talking about, a little medical mask is gonna stop a disease from spreading. When I was in the military, and whenever there was any type of biological warfare or anything, even in training, they made us wear gas masks with multiple. Uh, I can't remember. I think they're called canisters, with multiple layers of filtration in the mask, and they got you walking around looking like an idiot. And if you look at a painter's mask, you'll see a painter's mask. It looks way more heavy duty than a coronavirus mask. Just so you know, these people are not playing. You can look this up on your own. Literally, just Google coronavirus patent. Look at that patent. Patent. What does patent mean? Let's look up patent. Open letter or official document from some authority granting permission to do something. A license granting an office, right, title, etc. To spread. Imagine that. To open. Literally, open letter. So these people got an open letter permission to spread this virus dating back to 2014. So these people planned on doing this in 2014, right? It became active today. today, and they don't plan on stopping until 2035. And you think that this is just, you think nature just allowed a virus to spread, and now we're in, and that somehow related to the stock market crash?
No, you idiot. That's for patents so they can keep working on it, because viruses like this will, one strand will become, I can't think of the word used. It will multiply. I can't think of the word to use, but yeah, you know what I mean. It'll multiply, so they're gonna have to keep getting patents so they could test each strain. That's gonna, because no matter what they say, this is not the end of the coronavirus. Not trying to scare anyone, but it's gonna keep coming up. This is, first we had the SARS, now we have the CV-19. It's gonna keep going, and scientists need to be testing. So what are you going to do? You're going to get patents and just keep getting patents for as long as you can.
Hold on, wait. Watch this. (2020). Look. Yo, wait. Hold on. Watch this. Let me go to Wikipedia. Where's Wikipedia at? Because Wikipedia be having me laughing. Oh, I gotta do this. Wikipedia. Watch this. Look. Look. They're saying the coronavirus caused the stock market crash. And people believe this. People are believing this. They believe it. They believe that a coronavirus caused the stock market to crash. That's what they got people believe.
And look at the source he's using. Wikipedia. And technically, the coronavirus did cause the stock market crash because everyone's panicking because of this, and that the panic buying, the people losing their jobs, not knowing how long they're going to be out of work or anything. Yeah, that's going to cause the stock market to plummet. But I did read an article that it did actually go up today due to you know the research and testing plus the stimulus checks. So that made the stock market at least bounce back somewhat. Uh, but idiots like this will never say that because it doesn't fit into their narrative.
Believe in. Hold on, wait, let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, sorry, I'm typing. Look. They got the people thinking that the coronavirus. Hold on, my computer's real slow. Hold on, I'm trying to click on it. That the coronavirus, right, caused the stock market to crash. That's what they got people believing. So look, so just did House Resolution 5404 Congress.gov, right? See that Congress.gov. It's not Jamal.com. It's Congress.gov. Let's just click on that right quick. Congress.gov. Ooh, hold on. Wait. Let's look at the text of this document. Let's look at the text of this document. To define the dollar as a fixed weight in gold. Check this out. United States dollar has lost 30% of its purchasing power since the year 2000 and 96% of its purchasing power since the end of the gold standard in 1913. Under the Federal Reserve's 2% inflation objective, the dollar loses half of its purchasing power every generation for 35 years. The Federal Reserve policy of long-term inflation has made American manufacturing uncompetitive. Oh, maybe that caused the stock market to crash, raising the cost of United States manufactured goods by more than 40% since the year 2000, compared to less than 20% in Germany and France. Maybe that's what's causing the United States stock market to crash. How about that? Between the year 2000 and 2010, United States manufacturing employment shrunk by 1/3 after holding steady for 30 years at nearly 20 million jobs. Wait, hold on, wait. Under the gold standard through 1913, the United States economy grew at an annual average of 4%, one-third larger than the growth rate since then, and twice the level since the year 2000. The International Gold Exchange Standard from 1914 to 1971 did not provide for a United States dollar convertible into gold, and therefore helped cause the Great Depression. And stagflation. So you think they got you believing that this is causing the stock market to crash, which is a Great Depression. Meanwhile, the Congress already told you. Wait, when did they tell you this? 2018. That since they got rid of the gold standard, they caused the Great Depression in the 30s. They just admitted that. But then they got the idiots believing, there's no toilet paper, so the stock market is crashing. Get out of here. Don't be idiots. Please. You can just Google this stuff. Literally. Google it. Literally Google it. Literally. All you gotta do is Google it. Look. I didn't say this. I didn't make this up. I did not make this up.
No, you're just cherry picking the facts, as usual. Just like you and the other fake Moors do.
They just told you. They already told you. Look, they caused the Great Depression. They helped cause it. They helped cause the Great Depression. Since the International Gold Exchange Standard went away in 1971, meaning the USD internationally was not cannot be exchanged in gold, which caused what? The Great Depression, What is the symptom of coronavirus? Hold on, let me see. Watch this. Control F. Right. Depression. It caused depression in chickens, and they got you eating the Chick-fil-A sandwich and the Popeye chicken sandwich. They're telling you the stock market is crashing because of it, right? Then they're gonna admit that because the gold standard went away, it caused the Great Depression. You do the math. You do the math. Add it all up. Add it all up, and what'd you get? Oh my god. Oh my god. People really believe this stuff. Look, and if you Google, you know how I just showed you the coronavirus patent, right? There's websites that said it's bogus. There's websites that say that the coronavirus isn't patented in the US and people believe it. Meanwhile, on Google.com, they're already telling you coronavirus causes depression. They're telling you coronavirus is causing the stock market to crash. They're telling you since there's no gold that caused the Great Depression, the symptom of coronavirus is depression. Uh-oh. Hold on, look, check it out. Check it out. Guess what Noble Drew Ali said? Noble Drew Ali said, until you maintain a grand treasure.
Oh yes, we're gonna believe a guy, a false prophet named Timothy Drew. Yeah, really good reference there. Idiots. And what's even more sad, I should say, is that the fake Moors are trying to push the that the dollar is going to lose all its value and the gold standard's coming back. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Treasury, like your ancestors. Until then, you are nothing. So while the USD is crashing, Moors got their own money backed by gold and silver. I don't feel like going into my safe and showing you all the gold and silver, but
gold and silver aren't currency. That's one thing that these idiots haven't figured out yet.
You know, because then I have to leave the house and I'm not trying to get dressed. So, y'all ready? Who's ready? All right, Moors. Peace.
Hey guys, Target.
Okay, now most of you know exactly who this is. Targeted con man. And what he's going to explain is that 5G is the coronavirus. There's no such thing as the coronavirus. It's all 5G.
Target Citizen here. Stuart Pedlong, that is. Just come off the live stream. Clicked on some of my First Amendment audit channels, and I clicked on News Now Patrick. Now, I don't necessarily agree with his tactics or the way he does things, but the video I'm watching now is called Hedwig Village, Texas, Unveiling Misconduct. Don't interfere on my scene. This posted about an hour ago. Well, the victim in this case is a black gentleman sitting on the pavement, and he said he's scared to death. He wants to die, but he said that people are trying to kill him. Remember what I said tonight about 5G. 5G is activating, and it makes it easier for the V2K to spread out to people to hear the V2K. 5G runs the same frequency as the weapons, directed energy weapons being used on targeted individuals. So remember that. So what you're going to see now across the country, you're going to see more and more people suicidal, more and more people hearing voices, more and more people that think someone's out to get them. So more than likely the victim on this video itself is complaining about being a now newly targeted individual. The phenomenon that's happening to me and countless others is going to blow up and expand more than any time in American and world history. They now have control of every cell phone tower, and they are activating 5G. These people that are being highly sensitized by the 5G that have the coronavirus are just sensitive to electromagnetic waves and frequencies. So watch out. You're going to hear more and more of this. There's going to be more and more mass shootings. There's going to be more and more chaos chaos and violence and people losing their minds is getting ready to explode. The mental health industry is getting ready to be swamped intentionally to bring on a single payer healthcare system. They're going to overload the system as they've done for years since Obama took over our healthcare industry. Guys, we are on red alert. We're at a threat level 5. We're in the red. Your life and the life of your family members are dangerous. It is up to you to open your voice up and tell everyone you see that 5G is coronavirus. 5G is COVID-19. Please spread the word. Like, share, subscribe. Get this word out to everyone. Let people know. Bing, use Bing as your search engine. Bing V2K, Bing Voice of God weapons, Bing directed energy weapons, Bing remote neural monitoring, Bing targeted individuals. I am Stuart Pedlong. I am the targeted citizen. Pray for me, pray for my family, pray for your purpose. Always pray in Jesus' name. I love you, and Jesus loves you too. Good night.
Now, this next one is actually from another channel. I think a lot of you probably subscribe to him, Schrodinger's Cat. And he does a video on some dude that's flipping out about COVID-19. It's actually pretty funny.
Hi, folks. When it comes to sovereign citizens, flat earthers, and other conspiracy theorists, there seems to be a strong nexus between those beliefs and mental illness. I'm an engineer, not a doctor, so I'll leave it to you to decide if Scotty Storm is crazy. Let's roll the stupid.
I'm at the police station now. I didn't have a camera with me. I told the police officer that 5G has never been safely tested by any government officials whatsoever in any country, and they're banned it in a few countries now. And I told him that it's been 26,000 independent studies by real scientists about 5G radiation.
5G is one of those things that has conspiracy theorists losing their mind for no reason. 5G is the 5th generation of mobile technology. It operates at a higher frequency than 4G, which translates to better fidelity and faster speeds. The downside is that higher frequencies do not propagate as far, so more transmitters are required. The reason that electromagnetic radiation can be dangerous is because at very high frequencies it is ionizing. The 5G frequency band is not ionizing and is therefore safe. The sun is much more dangerous than 5G.
That it's a carcinogen to human life, and he wants to say he's doing nothing about 5G radiation. That is correct. You're not doing nothing about all the studies that's confirmed that your kids and your family are going to get sick by 5G radiation. Exactly. And before he admitted that he's not going to do nothing about it, didn't you? Doing nothing about the 5G radiation, the kill grid, the control grid. That's all around us. Nothing about it, are you?
Can I make a report about that?
Yes, I do. I'm making a report right now. What do you think I'm here?
Okay,
I'm making a report for you and your family. For your family, my families, for our kids, for our futures. I'm making a report. Do you realise how serious this is? This is no conspiracy, mate. This is reality. And you've admitted you're going to do nothing about it. Yeah, 5G radiation, 26,000 studies, it's a carcinogen, 0 government studies. What is the average IQ of a police officer? Like 0? 0? Well, I'm rude. You're the one who's going to do nothing about the 5G radiation.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Just make it.
You just bull fucking shit. See, now he's lying. Now he's fucking lying. I came in here without my phone, and then I came in, and now he's fucking bullshitting his ass off. I'm reporting your crimes against humanity. This is going to go fucking internet. I've got a big YouTube channel, mate. You're fucked, cunt.
Did you just say that you have a big YouTube channel, Scotty? Let's see what other stupid he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's so-called a coronavirus outbreak, and what these police officers don't realise is 5G has been elected all over the Wyndham City, and there's been 0 government tests for safety whatsoever. There's been 26,000 independent studies worldwide saying 5G is a carcinogen to human life, and they're trying to blame it on some bullshit coronavirus to take away all our rights.
A carcinogen is something that causes cancer. Coronavirus is not cancer. By the way, why would 5G be released by people who know that it causes cancer? Wouldn't it give them cancer too?
My question is, what are you going to do about the 5G? That's going to harm us all. That's going to harm our children. That's been put in all of our schools. Why you're trying to lock us down in the school holidays? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to blame on the coronavirus and take away all our fucking rights away. Imagine the future your kids are going to have when they live in 1984 Orwellian society. They're going to force vaccinate us with poison and they're going to fucking chip us. And this is what you're going to do to your kids with this fake coronavirus bullshit. And you're going to do nothing about it. You're going to do nothing. This fake coronavirus is nothing but a scam and you need to fucking know about it. This is a worldwide training drill that you're trying to act as if it's real. Stop scaring the people. You will be punished for your crimes against humanity.
This next clip is a little sad. The police have come for Scotty. He goes full sob sit on them as his father tries to calm him down.
Me? I've got some police here ready to fucking kidnap me.
Don't do this.
To fight for their kids and their children's rights.
Oh, you're not fighting for your life, are you? Because you're
No, I am, Dad, and you're not. Dad, you've sat there and you've bent over and you've took it in the ass all your life, Dad. You have bent over and took it in your ass all your life, Dad. It's about time we start fighting for our fucking freedom, Dad. No, it's about time we start fighting for our freedom. It's about time we start fighting for our freedom, Dad. Because soon enough, it's going to be gone. And in 6 months to a year, all our freedoms are going to be gone. And I'm fighting for their kids. I'm fighting for their families. I'm fighting for their fucking kids and their family. And they have no fucking idea what's coming. They have no idea what's coming. They've already set military weapons up all around us, and they've done nothing about it. 5G is created by the military. It's created by the fucking military.
They were trying to talk to you, Scott.
Well, they've already had a talk.
No, you haven't talked. You've been yelling at them. They can't.
What have they got to say? Nothing.
They just want to talk to you about it, and you don't hear your opinion. Okay, but there's no use yelling at them.
They got nothing I need to know because they got nothing that
you're not making sense.
There's nothing they can teach me. There's nothing they can teach.
You're making it worse, Scott. But you're not educating them, are you? Either. You're telling them what you think.
The police not supposed to be educated, Dad.
Well, you could tell them say what you think, Scott.
If I was smart enough, we would have our freedom back by now.
Well, I'm sorry, you're making it worse now, aren't you?
Making what worse?
When they see this.
What criminals at my door?
No, I'm sorry. You're not
for fighting for their families? Yeah. Criminals out there fighting for their families' freedom.
Listen, do you want an option? Do you want the chance to speak your voice on camera? Because we will.
I've already got this on camera.
No, not that.
Not that proper recording. We will give you a copy of the recording. It's your chance to tell your side of the story on tape. That
I took signs down because you're trying to impose restrictions on a virus that doesn't exist?
Scott, what are you filming on? Is it a camera?
It's a camera. My phone.
Why don't you want the opportunity to sit in a room on a proper camera?
What you mean? Have the opportunity to get fucking kidnapped by a bunch of criminals? Yeah. I'm a living man. I'm not a corporation. You're a corporation. By rights, you have no right over a living man. You only have rights over corporations. I'm not a. Do I look like a corporation too? Do I look like dead?
Scott, we're giving you the opportunity to voice your opinion in an appropriate manner. We're asking for your opinion. We're asking for your voice. That's what we're trying to do here. And that's what we're here to do, is ask.
No, you're not. You're here to arrest me for taking things, for helping humanity out. That's what you're here for.
Scott, we're trying to get your side to the story, but all you're doing is yelling at us. You're not talking to us, you're yelling at us.
Well, there's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know. I'll let you know about that.
Okay, but we're here to ask you what we don't know. Tell us your side of the story.
You think I'm that easily manipulated? You don't give a fuck what I've got to say. You don't give a flying fuck what somebody who's trying to fight for your rights as a human being's got to say. You don't give a fuck about that.
Scott, I don't believe you're fighting for my rights at all.
Yeah, and I don't believe you're here to serve and protect at all. How about that?
That's your opinion.
Like I said, you can manipulate him all you like, but fucking, I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh, Scott, you're not listening. You're not listening to you, are you? The only one way, Scott. You only took one way. You just let them talk to you, Scott. They'll talk to you. And they'll talk to you sensibly too. And you everyone.
Yeah. Okay, Dad. You can stand there.
Whatever you're doing,
you can stand there and be manipulated.
Are you talking to the right people too, Scott?
No, I'm talking to the right people.
You're gonna talk to them?
No, I'm not talking to the right people. No. All I talked to was criminals online, Dad.
No, I'm
not
sorry.
freedom fighters. Just a bunch of criminals, Dad. They're all criminals ever online.
Scott, come on. I haven't got time. Come on. Let's.
All right, Scott, look, we are here for a reason today, and we've told you what that reason is.
Yeah, I know that reason is. Yeah, I know it is.
All right, and we've told you our intention is to get
your side
to the story. And
no, it's to arrest me. It's to arrest me and take me. You don't give a fuck what I got to say.
All right.
It's to arrest me. As simple as that.
Just open the door. We'll take you back to the station. You can have your say on camera.
And then
we
we'll
will
give you a lift back.
we'll drop you back here.
Yep, that's right.
Promise.
Yeah, go on. Say it all
We
the
will
way
bring
out.
your dad to the station if you want with
Your
us.
dad can come with you.
Why don't you bust in then?
And
Why don't you
normally we don't do that.
why don't you
We'll-
bust in then? Why don't you bust in then?
Bust in,
Oh,
Scott.
might as
Oh,
well
we don't want to.
might as well get on-
That's
might as well get on
property.
camera and
That's
film.
not fair on him.
Scott,
I have no
please.
intention
Yeah,
of damaging
and do you
anyone's
think
property.
any of this
Doesn't deserve it.
and do you think any of this is fair on my dad? Do you think any of this is fair on my
Hey,
fucking
wait a minute.
70-year-old fucking dad? Do you think any of this is
Wait a
fucking fair on him?
minute. Hey,
Hey, do you think anything's fair on him, hey?
What do you think
You
you're doing?
rocking up here because I'm trying to help your families out
Why
and your
not?
fucking kids out?
Listen, talk, please.
Listen to you,
Hey?
Dad.
What are you going to think you're doing to me?
But what do you think
I'm
they're
not a
doing?
70-year-old, and
What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
All you have to do is just
Fight for their kids' rights and families' rights. That's what I've done. That's what I've done.
I'll finish up my heart attack. I mean, I will. I don't feel
Yeah,
well now.
and they're the three fucking
No,
perpetrators
it's not.
right
It's
in front
you.
of you.
You won't listen to them.
All right. So what we're going to do? We're going to call an ambulance because your dad's not well.
Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Here's more bullshit.
You do
No, I'm
Here's
not.
more bullshit.
No, I'm
Call the
fucking
ambulance.
serious, Scott.
Call
We're
the
sick of
ambulance.
this.
I'm sick of this too. I'm fucking sick of this more. You're
Putting
fucking
your
sick.
dad.
Yeah. More fucking bullshit. Yeah. You're more fucking bullshit.
Open the door.
And come on.
I
Now.
want to see you bust in so I can get in camera. I want to fucking
No,
bust right in.
hey,
Come on,
no,
bust
no,
right in.
No, that's your violence too.
Well, that's their violence,
No,
they're
it's not.
fighting.
You're
That's their
teaching,
fucking
aren't you?
violence.
Scott, just sit down and let your dad speak to us, please.
No, fucking, no.
No, come on. Let him in, please. Scott.
No, over my fucking dead body. Over my dead fucking body.
Oh, you're going to cause a lot of problems. When people see
The only
this,
people causing,
they're going to go.
the only people who's causing problems are three
Do you
people
give
right in
us
front of you.
permission to enter your property? Like, not by damaging or anything, but will you give permission to us to come through the door?
You ask it.
My dad is about the same age as Scotty's dad, but I guarantee you that he would have gone upside my head if I acted like that. Now let's hear Scotty's side of the story.
Scotty Storm here. This is the aftermath. I opened the PlayStation. When I closed the door, I turned my phone off, hid my phone in my room, went with them because criminals are persistent, you know. And some of me wish I didn't go with them because, you know, after testing all three of them to realise if they should have the power and authority over us, I realised they're the most brainwashed people I've ever had the privilege or non-privilege of ever talking to my entire life. They haven't figured out the school system is a government indoctrination camp. They haven't figured out all the lies yet. They think, you know, politics isn't rigged. They think, you know, well, they don't think. And knowledge is power. We have the knowledge. They have the power. They have zero knowledge. They have zero idea what's going on. There's not one lie their school education system has given or the mainstream media or government that they don't believe. It's amazing. And they've got authority over us, locking us down. Some COVID-19 coronavirus absolute nonsense. This is proof the bankers run the world. They shut down the world. They shut down all businesses. So one day we're on a social credit system. One day we're on a new digital currency. And we'll all get a universal pay. But in order to get that universal pay, you're going to have to get your COVID-19 vaccination and every vaccination yearly that they tell you to give, as well as your kids. Or you're not going to be able to pay for your mortgage, your house, feed your kids, feed anyone you know or love. And that's how it's going to go down. So, you know, they put all my charges into some bullshit little thing because, you know, they probably thought I was crazy, to be honest. All the red pills I've given them, you know, they wanted me out of there straight away. And you can tell, because there's a reason why they're called the man in blue, and they wear blue because they've been blue put all their life. If you're red pillar, you'd never become a cop. We wouldn't work out for you because you'd have too much power to give back to the people. So the sheeple and the police are the enemy of the people. You can say what you want, you know. I went through a video of some copper going to some bloke's house for a Facebook post, you know, another truther. And he was saying to him, you know, we don't like your post on Facebook, or can we talk to you about it? And he says, oh, this is freedom of speech, fuck off and close the door. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. They can't legally force any of this. Anyone tries to lock you down, use common law on them. Okay? Common law have not been overridden, never will be. Okay? So, you know, we're in some tough times with brainwashed so-called authorities controlling us and dictating us and thinking they're doing the right thing. They even said to me, if you're doing non-essential things, you know, like going to the even dog park or just reserves and walking around with your dogs, you can get arrested. And if you see people doing it, you know, you arrest them, you call the cops on them. So we live in 1984, Nazi Germany, dictatorship snitch city. Melbourne West, no one's following any rules. Everyone's still going about their day, doing everything they want to do. They can't arrest us all. That's what you got to do. Keep doing whatever you want to do. There's not enough jails, not enough prisons, not enough police to enforce us all. Just remember that. So, soon enough they'll come to me again, come to my house and be like, oh, what are you saying online? I'm saying the truth online. Soon enough people like me will get euthanized. Okay? That's the future. That's what's coming. In England, they've taken down like 17 5G towers with super cycle water pistols with fuel in them. Unless we win one day, unless we get our freedom back one day, if we try this, we're going to be looked at terrorists. But if we win and become free, we'll look at heroes. See the difference? About winning and losing? So that's what happened to me, and I'm on bail. Suppose I can get arrested and fined more harshly and punished more harshly if I'm not social distancing and I'm not going around around the place and I'm just staying indoors. They said you can go out once a day, walk your dog, exercise once a day, locally. Not like travelling somewhere like a reserve to give your dog some freedom. None of that bullshit. No. We see what goes on now. We're brainless, moronic drones whose minds aren't our own, but we should be fighting, for you people, and we're not, and we don't give a fuck. Because what we think and our brainwashing is our reality. That's a scary motherfucking thought. I'm John Connor, the Terminator series. That's who I am. Fighting people's freedoms. I'm William Wallace from Braveheart. That's who I am. I'd rather die for a free man than live or die as a slave. It's about time we start doing something, because the sheeple, the police, the conversation I had with them, what they don't know, and it's everything, they're the enemy. Peace.
So let me know in the chat. Is Scotty crazy, just a conspiracy theorist, or is he on to the truth? If you like this video and want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe. Also, my PayPal link is in the description if you are so inclined.
All right, real quick. I'm going to make this real quick because I just got done rambling for a half an hour. First, I want to update you on what I'm doing. I've deleted a lot of videos. I'm going to delete more. I'm probably going to delete all of them. I'm going to back up my music videos because I like my songs, but I don't know, I'll probably put them on my other channel. I'm going to use this channel. I'm going to probably monetize it. I'm going to put some videos up about my little Hong Kong dirt bike I picked up. But I'm also going to keep you guys up to date on the passport status correction thing. There are very little videos about it. And that's what I'm doing anyways, is, the Copperhead Moonshine stills shows you how to do it, what to do, and you do it, and you get your passport, and it actually updates the system with your status as being an American instead of a U.S. citizen. You'd be more of a national, where you're taking yourself out of the public and putting yourself into the private. is my understanding of it. Because everything out there, you know, just because you go outside your door doesn't mean you're in the public. Not just because everybody can see you. The public isn't the people out there. The public isn't out in the open air. The public is a government term for you're in our arena, you're in the federal, you're in the fiction, you're in the corporate. You're under our jurisdiction, 14th Amendment. You are a creation, a statutorily created entity created by Congress, by the statutes of Congress. And that is a really shitty status to have. Proven by everyone in the world now that is a U.S. citizen slave that has to pay taxes, has to file taxes, has to do this, has to do that, all under threat of suffering or loss. I'm tired of being that guy, so I'm getting my passport, and I'll keep you up to date on that. However, my videos on that may not stay up for long. I might just post them up, let my followers see it. The update on like any kind of if I get pulled over or whatnot, because I'm going to surrender the driver's license and the registration, and deregister my automobile, and the only ID I'm going to have now is my birth certificate and the passport that is corrected status.
Oh, I cannot wait for the videos on this. Better know that I will definitely be following up, because he's going to be arrested. I'm hoping for Glass Smash or Tase too, but we'll see. But even just getting arrested will make for a great video.
Once I get that, I should be doing that Monday morning. I'm gonna go get my 2x2 picture ready and go in and get her done. And anyways, so you will be kept up to date so long as you're like the people that watch me pretty quickly. So when you see a video probably titled passport or something like that, I'll do something simple just so it says passport. You'll know that it's something that came, I got pulled over and I gave him the passport, and then I'm just gonna keep my fan base, people that are fans, up to date on how it's going, and if it's successful, then it's encouraging to people. But I'm pretty much over. I'm tired of doing research. I'm tired of reading. And I'm tired of dealing with these people. I got lung damage. I've been having heart palpitations. And motherfucker, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die free. If I'm going to die soon, I'm going to die free. You hear me? I'm done. I'm so done playing these games with these effing people. For real. So, that being said, what I wanted to share real quick was a little bit about this pandemic or epidemic or whatever you want to call it that we're going through right now. I don't know if you guys have been sent a video yet, but I was sent a video on my Facebook.
This video got sent to me
Okay. And this is what happens in it.
Now it's deleted, but I'm going to take a video of
Get
it
off
so
my
everyone
screen.
can see it and repost it. Make sure you repost it as fast as you can because it's going to get taken down again. I'm going to rewind, press pause, press play now.
Alexa, did the government release the coronavirus?
According to Event 201, the government planned this event, created the virus, and had a simulation of how the countries would react. This simulation occurred October 18th, 2019. The government released the virus among the population and has lost control of the outbreak.
Now, of course, you could take that with a grain of salt. You would not know if that was just, somebody goofing off. They made it. And so, but Event 201 is real. Go ahead and Google it. I'll Google it for you. And just Google it. Bam. I click that one and open this. And Event 201. Sorry, I'm sure that you can't see all that great if I pulled too far away. I'm not sure what the vision on that camera is yet. Event 201, Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security partnership with World Economic Forum and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation hosted Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise on October 18, 2019 in New York. The exercise illustrated areas where the public-private partnerships will be necessary during the response to a severe pandemic in order to diminish large-scale economic and societal consequences. So in recent blah blah blah, they don't I think the last thing I want to say in this video here is that I felt also in the beginning when, well, 2, 3 weeks ago, when it really became like, oh, now everything's shutting down and they're freaking out. And they're always putting it on the news. It's you open a website and there it is. It tells you, oh, well, COVID-19, 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 constantly. It's a look over here while we do this over there. I have a feeling there's something else tied to the backside of this. So just waiting it out, watching. Looking forward to getting my passport. And getting rid of the state contracts with the federal state government. That second state, 2 states, right? Both are fictions. Whatever. I am a native to the North American continent. The continent of North America. I am not a creation of the statute. So, the dollar bill, real quick. Remind you guys, look at your dollar bill. I knew it, coeptus. Novus oro seclorum. Coeptus is enterprise. Damn it, I should have left that up. The New World Order signals enterprise. Interesting. That's on your dollar bill, people. All right. That's about it. Love you guys. I'll keep you up to date, but I'm not going to leave my videos up for long, and I'm going to delete all kinds of old videos, all the right to travel bullcrap. And the reason for this is because their law isn't important to me anymore. I already know it's all fraud. They're doing everything under color of law, and they freaking hate our freedom. They hate us being free. They want to own us. And I say, yeah, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die free. I'm going to at least put out my status that I am free. Free. I do not belong to you, and I'm not a creation of your statutes. Public notice, bitch. Peace out, guys. Trolls and drones continuously like nuts. I don't give a fuck anymore.
And this is something that all of the major and this is something that all the major people in power know about. Something to do with population control. Something like a weaponized tool that we all use to kill ourselves. I'm gonna send out these invites and I'm gonna break it down for y'all, man, because this shit is actual and factual. So I'm gonna give it to you like it is. And this is something that all the major people in power know about. Something to do with population control. Something like a weaponized tool that we all use to kill ourselves. I'm gonna send out these invites and I'm gonna break it down for y'all, man, because this shit is actual and factual. So I'm gonna give it to you like it is. And I'm gonna let it be known right here and right now. And this is what I'm gonna tell y'all, and this is what I want y'all to understand. This motherfucking so-called coronavirus is some bullshit. I've been talking to military personnel and other personnel that come to my job and in various other sources that I deal with, and a lot of Moors are bringing this information to light. People are dying from radiation poisoning. They knew that this 5G network, the frequency that those radio waves coming off them towers, they're locking oxygen out of the body. The body can't take oxygen. That's why everybody's passing out, suffocating, because we all know from the history of viruses, you just don't pass out all of a sudden from a virus. They're using this tool as a weapon. They're weaponizing it. And if you go back and you look at the inception of any cell towers, how they always started overseas, how new technology always started overseas, and then these people come down with these flus and shit. Y'all, this is not a fucking virus that we're dealing with now. They're using this as a ploy so they can bring in the FEMA camps, so they can shut shit down, and they can start vaccinating y'all motherfuckers. And if y'all take that vaccine, y'all dumb as hell. I'm letting you know now. Now is the time to decide whether you're going to fight or you're going to lay down and you're going to be a slave. Because that's what this shit about. The 5G radio waves are locking the oxygen molecules up in the body, and that radio wave is an RF frequency or electromagnetic pulse that deals with the blood. We have iron in our blood, ladies and gentlemen. Listening to the way these people are weaponizing technology, we have iron in our fucking blood. The radio frequencies are locking out the oxygen in the blood. It is not a virus. Go back and look where they dropped all of this 5G and where they started all this 5G network shit at. They started this shit all over the fucking world. And all of the major cities are starting to have these flu-like symptoms. Now, what is radiation poisoning? Go look up the symptoms of radiation poisoning and you will see flu-like symptoms. They are playing a fucking game and they're playing a dangerous game. So you can either do one or two things. You can stand up and boycott this 5G shit, or you can lay down and you can die. Number one, I would recommend everybody at nighttime when you're at home, start unplugging your fucking modems and start turning your fucking phones off in your house. If you look at fallout protocols for nuclear war or radioactive fallout, the first thing they do is tell you do not be in your car, sit in your home. Go in your home. It takes a longer time for those radio frequencies to penetrate the bricks and stuff in your home. Another thing that you can do is start taking iodine pills. Iodine pills. They gave our people iodine pills back during nuclear fallout times to keep the radiation from attacking the endocrine system, from attacking your thyroids and stuff like that.
Now, I know I have very smart subscribers, but if you know anyone, family member, friend, or anyone else that is thinking about taking iodine pills, tell them not to. It won't work in this case because it's just a false narrative that is trying to push.
Start getting iodine pills. You don't have to believe me. Do the research. Go back and look at the map of everybody in every country that launched 5G and look at this high population of fucking coronavirus. This is a man-made virus and it's made by radioactive waves. Ain't nowhere in the hell the virus is going to take over your body in 24 hours and you stand up and you just passing out. Anytime you stand up, you get dizzy and you pass out, that's from oxygen deprivation in the blood. The blood cannot take on the oxygen that it needs to take because of the radio waves in the fucking air. So y'all need to get hip to this shit. Now, at first, we all running around thinking it's a virus because these motherfucking news media people are saying it's a fucking virus. But I had to sit back and I had to start reading and doing research. I had to find out what the fuck is going on. This is a military operation, number one. Number two, y'all need to get y'all head around this shit. They trying to quarantine everybody off. They're going to launch this 5G. They're going to launch it all over the world. More people are going to get sick, and then they're going to bring in this vaccine, and just what? As quickly as this virus popped up, this virus is going to mysteriously disappear, and you ain't going to hear shit about it for another 10 years. You mark my fucking words. We are already on standby. We are already ready to go. They're giving out travel passes for certain people who are considered essential because they about to shut this thing down. Time to get your head out your ass and wake the fuck up. They not playing no games no more. You notice Bill Gates has stepped down. You got a lot of CEOs of these companies step down because they going into their fucking bunkers. The time is nigh. You think the New World Order, this NWO with these Illuminati sick motherfuckers is a game? You got it twisted. So you better wrap your head around this shit. You better wake up. You better be prepared to protect your family. You better be prepared to arm yourself. Because when they start kicking in your doors and pulling you out for forced vaccinations, and which they're going to implement microchips on your ass, you're going to say that nigga Rachel L or that Moore knew what the hell he was talking about. Do your fucking research. They hide shit in books. They knew about the daggone ramifications of 5G 3 years before they released this shit on the population. They knew about it. It's in articles where they was talking about how 5G usurps oxygen. The 5G radio waves usurp oxygen. Symptoms of radiation sickness is flu-like symptoms. So if you are in any of these populated areas like New York, Syracuse, go back and look at the maps in all of these major cities where they launched 5G and look at how quick this outbreak is spreading. It's a motherfucking game, and y'all are being pawns in this game. At night, unplug your modems, turn off your cell phones. Go back to old-style alarm clocks if you have problems getting up in the morning. Shut your modems off in your homes. Cut them off. If you're around a 5G tower, get the fuck away from that 5G tower. Plain and simple. Y'all better wake up and recognize what's going on. They gave us travel passes because this job I work is considered essential. We got orders to keep this place on lockdown and to keep this place open no matter what because it's essential. They only want y'all in y'all homes for control. How do you control the masses?
Okay. This guy's conspiracies are just, they are really out there. I don't know where this came from. There's absolutely no evidence that 5G does any of this crap. No scientific evidence. I mean, of course, they're still studying it to see if there is anything harmful with it, but right now, there's absolutely nothing to say that it's harmful or it's going to do anything that these idiots say it will. So, definitely take what these idiots say with a grain of salt, and tell family members that might come across this that it's all BS. If you have anything that you want to know about this, use sources like the CDC, the reputable hospitals like John Hopkins. Don't go off of YouTube videos or even 95% of what's in Google, because it'll only mislead you. And I don't want to see anyone misled.
You put a bunch of fear in the fucking air. You do it through the media. You use the celebrities. All the so-called Illuminati puppets got their hands in this shit. They want to break the economy down to a one-world order. So that means they're going to try to destroy and collapse the economies all over the fucking planet. This shit is coming, so you better be prepared. This ain't about stockpiling food. This ain't got shit to do with stockpiling food, because food ain't going to save you. Knowledge and wisdom is going to save you. So I recommend anybody who are in these areas populated with these 5G towers to go out and find fucking iodine pills to slow the effects of the radiation down in your body. Get the iodine pills. Start eating right. Go back to a plant-based diet. They have even shown where these radio towers, where they got them set up in these heavily dense forest areas, how the fucking 5G is starting to destroy the fucking trees. Now, mind you, all the aluminum oxide that they're spraying in the air through the contrails, the chemtrails, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, those radio waves are being bounced off the ionosphere. They're being bounced off the fucking metal in the ionosphere. So do what you got to do to protect your family. They got people running around like chickens with their heads cut off, buying up all the damn toilet paper, all the damn water, all the damn food. If you get radiation poisoning, that shit ain't gonna save your ass. You better know what to put in your body to save your ass. And one of the things that you can utilize are iodine pills. That's one of the things that slows the effect of radiation down. Don't take my word for it, do the research. Pass this shit on and let people know. Red pill, blue pill. I appreciate y'all brothers for bringing a lot of this knowledge to the forefront. I appreciate a lot of the government officials and a lot of the military officials that are bringing this shit to the forefront. It is what it is. We have been activated. We have been activated. Wake the fuck up, y'all. Wake the fuck up. They're going to use technology as a weapon now. Fuck a nuclear war. Fuck a nuclear war. They got the best goddamn weapon that they can possibly use, and that's fear and radiation, putting it in the atmosphere, making people sick, telling you got a damn virus, and then coming in and inoculating your ass to really kill your ass off. And we've always said shit about vaccines. Don't get it twisted. You better wake the fuck up and pay attention. Share this shit out. Let it be known. We hip to y'all plans, man. Because people in y'all organization, y'all higher-ups can't keep y'all mouth shut. And if you want to hide shit from a motherfucker, you put it in the book because we don't read. But guess what? I've always been a reader and I've always been a thinker. So get your head on straight. You can go do the research on the effects of 5G on the body. They've been knew about this shit. They've been knew about it. And where was the launch of 5G first accepted? Where's ground zero for 5G? Wuhan, China. You go back and listen to the daggone people who are locked in the buildings telling you it's fake. It's from the damn radio towers. They're trying to get the information out there. That's why China is on a media blackout right now. And now all of a sudden, China got their shit under control. If they got it under control, why do they got it under control? Because they figured out, damn, it's the 5G towers, but they already knew that shit. They already knew that shit. Go look at the pockets where these sicknesses are happening. Take a look around and look up in the air. Go online and look up 5G towers so you'll know what the hell you're looking at. And it takes more 5G towers than it takes regular cell towers because that radio frequency is such a short burst. It only lasts for so long, so they got to put multiple towers together to carry them frequencies. So I want y'all to get hip to game. Arm yourselves, defend yourselves. When they start kicking in doors talking about y'all motherfuckers sick and y'all need to take this vaccination, that's where the motherfucking real mass deaths are going to start. And they talking about a pandemic. And they got y'all walking around with masks and gloves and shit on. Why don't I have on a mask? Because anybody who's dealt with science know that a viral germ, because we had germ warfare, a viral germ is so many microns. Those masks are not tightly enough sealed to keep a viral out of the damn mask, so you're still breathing the virus in if it was a fucking virus. So how are these people wearing these masks in these different areas and protecting themselves and washing their hands still getting sick? The daggone radiation enhances the fucking virus. If you shut down the oxygen to the blood, you can't fight off shit because oxygen in the body kills shit. That's why they say viruses can only live outside the body for a certain amount of time. Just like HIV, they say once HIV or AIDS hits the air, it dies. They need a living host. So they're activating 5G. 5G is not only killing the oxygen in your body, it's shutting your fucking immune system down. Wake the fuck up, man. This is a weaponized goddamn, this is a weaponized tool that they're using. They're using technology to fuck motherfuckers up. And if you think it's a game, like I said, don't take my fucking word for it. Get your head out your ass, pick up some books, technology, pick up some books on frequencies, and look at how vibrational frequencies affect the body. It's common mathematics. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And mathematics and science is all about numbers. This is something that all the major people in power know about. Something to do with population control. Something like a weaponized tool that.
I'm trying to think who else is. Weren't there some frauditors also that were pulling this crap about the CV-19 being a hoax? Oh, you know who I bet you will. Yeah, definitely give me one of them sticks. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? Quick little rundown on where we're at and what's going on. This is Banner University Hospital. Is that right, Tuck?
Yes.
Banner University Hospital. in Tucson, Arizona, right near the Keno Sports Complex at Ajo and Keno Parkway. We are out here along with some other photographers, videographers, and news crews. We are on the public road side, the side of the public road. This other news crew, which I'm assuming is affiliated with some type of mainstream media outlet, is allowed on the property. We are not allowed on the property. Not only that, this is Tucson, Arizona. Not only are we not allowed on the property, but they're coming out and telling us that we are not allowed on the public easement. So the public.
Good. I think most of these hospitals are smartening up, knowing you're just there to cause trouble. This isn't about the First Amendment or anything like that. This is just about incitement for views and money. Hoping more and more hospitals, post offices, police stations, and anywhere else these idiots go to will smarten up and toughen up and just get rid of these characters, because they're not there for your rights at all.
Public road comes all the way up to here, and then all that over there is the hospital property. And they've come out and they've admitted that this is a public road, but they're saying, but the side of the road is our property, and you can't be on the side of the road. So there were some things that I wanted to ask about. Who can get tested for COVID? Who can't get tested for COVID? We're asking about some of the procedures. What we thought this was initially was a COVID-19 testing drive-through. That's not what this is, what we have right here. But when you come to the emergency room here, they're doing screening before you go into the hospital in your vehicle. They have a nurse come out, and the only thing we know for sure, I believe, is that they were taking your temperature. I don't know if they're taking blood pressure and all that stuff, but basically a pre-screening before you go in to the hospital. So anyways, we're out here on public property, on a public easement, trying to just, get the story about what's going on out here. The only thing that I'm able to get, I want to know what's going on. And the only thing I'm really able to get, the only real information I can get is from mainstream media. And it seems really, I've never trusted mainstream media. I'm not saying they're lying. I'm not saying that they're telling the truth. I'm just saying I believe that we need individuals who don't have something in it. They don't potentially have some motive to tell a lie to gather information.
Oh, but that's exactly what the mainstream media is. How do you think they make their money? Through fear and panic. They don't give two craps about telling the truth. They're just there to tell their stories. No one should honestly believe the mainstream media, any of them, whether you like Fox News, whether you like CNN, MSNBC, NBC, or any of the others. If you want real information, go to the Center for Disease Control. You'll get a lot better and more truthful information. And I'd even go as far as say the WHO, although I don't like them as much. If it was me, I would say just go by the CDC. You probably get the best information from them.
I don't have a clue what's going on with COVID-19. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. But I'm out here to document. And there's, 5 or 6 of us out here? Yes, there's no more than 10, is there?
Nope. Less than 10.
I thought hospitals were overloaded. That's the thing. When private individuals who are working as news media are going out and trying to gather information about what's going on, they're being stonewalled. We can't get the information. Hospitals are packed or are overfilled. Okay. Well, obviously you can't get in. They won't even let us on the property. Hold on, let me make sure my. So we came out and we're kind of just recording to see what this pre-screening area is doing, what we can see from the public area. And who is it? Pigs Under Pressure.
Pigs Under Pressure. Pig Watch PU. Pig Watch.
Pig Watch PUP. So you guys were out here a few days ago doing the same thing, and they ran you all the way back to the next public road. Now this is a public road. That's a public road, but they didn't want you up here because you can see the pre-screening area. And they claimed HIPAA violation is what they were saying. They didn't even argue that this street is not public. They didn't even make that argument. It is public. Their claim was that it's a HIPAA violation for you to be on public property recording. Look at this. They got dogs out here. What's the canine for?
They brought him out last night too. He sniffs through the blood.
Yeah, is that a?
If we got our wish, the canine would be used on you.
Is that a coronavirus sniffing canine? So Tucson, Arizona is not nearly as bad as some other states and some other cities. I was in Dallas a few days ago, and I got to a point where I wouldn't go out and record in Dallas for fear of being arrested. They're under, whether people want to admit it or not, they're under outright martial law. And we're not at that point here in Tucson. I don't know if there's any others. If it were to happen, I would think it would be the Phoenix area. That's kind of the most populated area in Arizona. But as it is, when we go out and we record in public.
He is correct about that. In Phoenix, which is Maricopa County, actually has the most cases of COVID. Tucson, I don't think has nearly as many, but so far in the state of Arizona, Maricopa is leading.
Places, they arrest us all the time for doing something that we can legally and lawfully do. And so when we're under this, these conditions, they're saying they're not even pretending that we have rights. That changes the game up quite a bit, right? We don't have rights in the first place. And that's what I've really been trying to show people. But at the point where they're not even pretending to hold up the illusion that you have rights, and the majority of the public are okay with it because they think that it's for their safety.
No, see, it's not that the public is okay with it. We see through your bullshit. Everyone has rights. But when you idiots try to claim all your rights are not your rights, it's cherry-picked bullshit. That's you're only doing to get views and money and be able to eBay donations off of PayPal.
They called the police. I am going to go back to there for now. You want to? Are you coming back too, or you stay here?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so we've got this other.
Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention is, you notice how they mentioned HIPAA. Yes, HIPAA. You know, it's for staff, but yeah, it's up to the staff to keep patients and others' information private. So, in a roundabout way, he's right about HIPAA, and he's not right. Either way, you shouldn't violate people's personal information. It's another one of those cases of, yeah, you can, but should you?
News crew over here, and they're allowed to be here. And I mean, you want to talk about bias, being biased towards different media outlets. This is it right here. Now, I get that they don't have to give us an interview. I get that. You know, nobody's required to talk to us. But to tell us that we can't even be in a public area recording. Oh, they're just doing a photo shoot. They're just doing a COVID photo shoot. Yeah, the COVID calendar.
We need one in white circles.
Yeah, the light reflector. Man, I'll tell you, that stuff makes a big difference. You can use it as a shade, or you can use it as a reflector. There you go. Now they're going to use it as a shade. Parking lot looks empty. Yes. I'm not wearing a mask. No, I'm not. So we've got a shortage of this PPE gear, and they are using multiple suits for a photo shoot. And it's not as if they're reusable, right? You can't just, as far as I understand, I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, you don't just take that off and put it back on, right? It's a one-time use. And so they're saying that we've got this massive shortage of all of this stuff, but they just threw it on to just goof off and do some posing for some photo shoots for some propaganda videos or something. I don't know. If there's such a shortage, why are we goofing off with it? If COVID-19 is so dangerous and non-essential businesses need to be closed, why, when I was on my way here from Texas, did I see a ton of traffic stops for petty traffic violations, whether it's speeding or failure to signal or whatever? You know, cops walking up and making contact with individuals over petty traffic violations. If the threat is so real, I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it seems as if they're forcing the public to change their way of life based on the threat while the government changes nothing. Shut down your businesses. All your private businesses, shut them down. You guys can't go to work. You can't make money. Oh, don't worry. Daddy will give you money. Daddy will give you money. The government will take care of you. Just do as we say and stop working. Stop producing. Stop being productive.
See, that's more false information. When did they ever even say that? They're saying, work from home if you can, because of they're trying to slow down the virus. And from what I've read, it looks like in quite a few states, they're not seeing a big rise of cases anymore. It seems to be plateauing out. Now, that's not all states, but I heard there's a few that are like that, and that's actually gives you hope. But no one has ever said don't be productive. They just said don't limit your interaction so they can slow down this virus so it doesn't spread out of control. But these idiots like to change it up and make it look like they're saying, "Oh, don't do anything at all."
Yeah, they're straight up posing for this. So they got the huh?
You guys stay safe, man.
All right, have a good one, man. I think Bao's saying the cops walked away. Who said that? Yeah, they said they were calling him a while ago.
Yeah, they just talked about it on the scanner.
Oh, got it.
They're like, go find out what these guys are doing at the hospital. I was gonna catch them on their way in.
Yeah. Where's he going?
Probably to Attica. I don't know.
Park somewhere else?
Yeah. I'm thinking about just sprinting in any direction at any time.
I've got a low memory card. So the police are on their way. We've got. Oh, that's a good idea. I think he's got a dash cam and he's pointing the vehicle towards. Oh, we got a traffic stop up there on the highway. I'm not gonna be able to zoom in on it. I should have. Oh, good. Great. Thanks for the compliment. So we got El Charro Negro Justice out here too. Tucson Lori Cop Watch is out here. Tuck Police Suck. Clash with Bow. No, Tucson is not on lockdown. Oh, we got Maricopa County Cop Watch out here. Let's see, where did it go? There we go. So we got a traffic stop up there. I know you probably can't see it worth a crap. 2P. Okay, I may just kill the stream if. What? We'll wait until the police get here. That's a traffic stop, though. Oh, you want me to drone over there?
No, that's just an opportunity for you.
Yeah.
I can't get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only way you can see that or get any footage of that is in the air. Way over.
with a Mavic, you can go live from your YouTube channel.
Hey, does anybody have a? Let's see if anybody's got a good live stream. Go check out El Charro Negro Justice.
Pigs Under Pressure has a good live stream going on here. It's good.
What service does he use?
Verizon.
Okay, it's probably the same as mine then. Hey, El Charro, what service do you have? All right. Yeah, me too. You Verizon also?
No, I got a Wi-Fi hotspot. You want to get on it?
No, I'll just send people to your stream.
Yeah, I got 4,000 frames right now, or 4,000 kilobits per second right now.
Okay, all right. Go to Clash with Bao then. Is that the one you're on?
I got 33 frames, 34 frames.
You on the live stream or the main channel?
Main channel, 36 frames.
All right, yeah. Go to Clash with Bao. He's running off of a modem actually.
Well, this one's off on mobile data, but I got a modem too. You can hop on if you want.
No. We'll just. I mean, as far as I think we only need one live stream.
Yeah, my stream is solid.
36 need one live stream.
720 at 30 frames per second, or 35 frames.
Alan, I'm not gonna be able to give you the link because I don't have mods. You're just gonna have to. You're gonna have to type in the search Clash with BAO. Clash with BAO. You're gonna. I'm sorry. Clash with BAO. I can't have mods because then they just start throwing everybody out every time they make a dissenting opinion or a dissenting comment, you know?
You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever.
And so it's nice having mods to be able to post links, but then they're like, oh, we're kicking you out because...
No links. No links, no nothing. You get what you get.
I prefer the links.
You know, you get a crispy stream, and, you know, I'll fill in the fucking content when it says space.
Yeah. But then when somebody says, fuck Freeman, he's a pussy, then they delete him, and I'm like, why'd you do that?
Well, you can't have no links. You can't have anything good. No
Yeah. I can't even see it, Catman. If I could see it, I'd allow it. It doesn't even pop up for me to approve it.
Yeah, YouTube moderator.
Clash with Bao. You have to see. That's all right, Master Big Chief. I've got low memory space on my backup camera again, so I need to use this. I need to use my phone as my main camera. We only need one live stream out here anyways, and Bao's the most entertaining. And that way, you know, if something goes really bad,
It's an acquired taste.
there's one live.
Not for everybody.
It's an acquired taste. It is. I've acquired it.
You know?
It isn't for everybody. You ever heard Bao cuss out a cop?
No, it's not for everybody.
You ever heard Bao tell a cop she smells like pussy? Sorry,
People don't like it.
sorry to my audience for saying that, but
It's all good.
all right, guys, head over there. I'll see you there. Thank you. Catman typed it in. That's how you spell it. Clash with BAO, not Boa. They're coming.
No, they
Oh.
were talking about.
Yeah.
Find out what
All right. We'll see you guys over there at Clash with BAO.
Okay, now I have a funny one for you. If it hopefully it's still up. I've never did a video on this guy, but if any of you is subscribed to Gary the Snowflake, you'll know who I'm talking about. Oh, he deleted it. Basically, the video was in his state, which I believe is Maine. Some dude got a $1,000 ticket because he went to the gas station just to purchase a pack of cigarettes, and he flipped out. If I can find the video, I'll play it. But oh my God, this dude is prime example of the gift that keeps on giving. Let's go to that Clash now. Let's see what he. Oops. Disrespectful. record. Oh, he may have gotten rid of it too. I don't see it on here. Anyone else know of any other frauditors that did videos on COVID-19 is fake that we could play here and then debunk it?
Even take it personal that you would.
I don't care how you take it.
Insert.
Now, if anyone watched the Masshole report on Sunday and was paying attention to the chat, would know who this guy is. But I don't see anything. Wait, is the media lying to us? Let's check this out.
Hey guys, how's it going? And we're at the Dignity Health Woodland Healthcare Hospital to see if the media is telling. Was the truth, which I don't believe. As you guys could tell, it's pretty much empty, the parking lot. We're gonna go around and document. Pretty much is for now is empty, and I'm sorry guys of the wind, can't do anything about it. I know some people are gonna be like, buy a windsock for a phone. But anyways, I'm just here to document this to see. And right here, it's the emergency, surgery, cancer, and neuroscience center. It seems empty. I wonder why they're saying there's a lot of patients when practically they're sending staff home, from what I heard. So once again, this is Dignity Health Woodland Healthcare. This is the emergency entrance, the surgery center. So we're gonna go around right now. So we'll see. So yeah, as you guys could tell, it's empty once again. They're pretty much lying to us.
Okay, so when has it ever been that just because it's empty, it means they're lying to us? It could mean that that particular area doesn't have a big outbreak. It has nothing to do with lying. I'm sure that right now they're inside making an area just for the people that tested positive for COVID, and trying to also keep the areas for everyone else open. So just because it's slow doesn't mean that no one's doing anything and that they're lying to us. That's just false and just really assholeish to say.
And I'm on the public sidewalk, so you guys can know. It's getting cold. Well, it's chilly. I don't want to say it's cold, but it's chilly. Hospitals. So it's this way, guys. The hospital is this way. Always, you guys gotta always be on the lookout. Find something beautiful today. Okay, whatever you say. Let's see what the sign says. Unauthorized vehicles parked in designated accessible space not displaying distinguishing placards or special license plates issued for persons with disabilities will be towed away. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's see. Much. I believe that's an ambulance that's coming right here. She looked at me though. It was one of the staff members right there, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see her. She's no gloves. Nice. But she has the thing for her nose and mouth. Hey guys. What's over there? I think it's a dog. Yeah, it's a dog there. And once again, guys, I'm sorry about the wind. I don't know if this is much better. I covered the speaker. The parking lot seems empty. I wonder what the dog is carrying there. Look at that, guys. Parking lot empty, guys. Well, not that empty, but it's just but they don't have too much patience, as the media says. Um, so, like here, guys, it's pretty quiet. No sirens of the ambulance. Alright, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's about to start to rain. So, this is out in Chicago, aka out in California. If you have subscribed to those two channels, please go ahead and do so. And if you haven't subscribed to Mrs. Out in Chicago, go ahead. Also, check out her channel. She has good content. Alright, guys, over and out. Much love. Bye, guys.
Now, here's frauditors called cops checking our public servants. Another one that's trying to say that that it's false.
What's up, Silence Boy? What's up, Flat? We out here in the city of Westwood at the UCLA Medical Center, checking in on the emergency room. Excuse me? Huh?
Are you doing video for UCLA?
I'm doing video for the people.
Okay. We don't allow video recording here.
This is public, isn't it? This is private property?
This is private property, sir.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Take it to the sidewalk.
Where does it say private property at?
This is UCLA private property. You gotta take it to the sidewalk, please.
UCLA, isn't UCLA
Please go to the sidewalk.
a publicly funded entity?
And please don't tell me. Please take it to the sidewalk, okay?
So I can't come in here and get services?
You absolutely can, but you need to put the camera away, sir.
So there's a violation. I can't come in here.
Please continue the sidewalk. I'll continue this conversation with you on the sidewalk.
All right, come on, let's go.
You're not recording me.
Well, then we're gonna have the conversation. I gotta record you. I gotta know who I'm talking to.
You do not have my permission to record, sir. Please go to the sidewalk. Record all you want.
I don't see anything that says this is private. I don't see anything that says private property.
Sir,
I'm pretty sure this is public property.
Sir, go to the sidewalk, please.
I'm pretty sure this is public, dude. I don't see anything that says private.
Turn around. My man, please go to the sidewalk.
Can I get your name real quick? And I'm on.
Please go
Can you
to the
not touch my
sidewalk.
stuff, dude? That's,
Can
you
you
did
please
really
go to the
disrespectful.
sidewalk?
Don't touch my stuff, dude.
And please go to the sidewalk, sir.
No. Call the police. Tell the police to get me to the sidewalk.
That's no problem.
Call it.
Truth to the base, subject to season lead. Can you have your CPD response? Sir, please go to the sidewalk.
Oh, he went with the flashlight, guys. Clayton went with the flashlight.
Sir,
He's such a pussy. That's what he went with the flashlight.
Move it to the sidewalk, please. Move it to the sidewalk, please.
Hey, somebody contact you. Hey, man, don't touch my shit, you fucking bitch. Don't touch my shit, you fucking bitch.
Male black, wearing a black sweatshirt over blue jeans. Sir, move to the sidewalk, please. Sir, you cannot come on property. Please go to the sidewalk.
Well, why can't I come on property?
Please go to the sidewalk.
How come I come on property?
That's fine. Then come and go
How
check
come I
in,
can't
sir.
come on property?
Please move to the
He's
sidewalk.
touching me, guys. Please contact
You're
UCLA.
on property,
He's
sir.
look at
Move-
this.
Just move to the sidewalk. That's what I'm asking you to do. Move to
Go
the
ahead, do it
sidewalk.
again. Do it again.
Move to the
You're gonna make
sidewalk.
this case so much better. Come on.
Sir, just
Do it
move
again.
to the
Touch me again.
sidewalk. Move
Touch
to
me
the
again,
sidewalk,
punk.
please. Sir, I'm asking you to please move to the sidewalk. Please move to the sidewalk. Please move to the sidewalk.
He's assaulted me, guys. Look at this. He's
Move to the
assaulted me.
sidewalk, please.
Clayton, B. Clayton.
Sir,
B.
please
Clayton.
move to the sidewalk.
B. Clayton, guys.
Move to the sidewalk.
B. Clayton.
Just move to the sidewalk.
B. Clayton.
Move to the sidewalk, please.
Look at this, guys. Look at this.
Move to the
Look
sidewalk,
at this.
please.
Look at this.
Move to the sidewalk, please.
And another thing, what these assholes don't realize is the time that they have to spend on idiots like this is less time they have to help anyone else. So these frauditors are just taking resources away. And do you think they give a shit? Nah. As long as they get their views in and the AdSense, anything else is just an afterthought. And that's really pathetic.
A few
I'm
more
on the
steps.
sidewalk, guys.
3 more steps.
This punk bitch is touching me.
Sir,
This punk bitch is touching me, guys. Oh, now he's another one. Oh, you so smart. One flashlight wasn't enough, smart guy.
please move to the
You look like a fucking meth head dope.
Please leave the property before UCPD gets
Call UCPD. I've been asking you to call UCPD, you dumbass.
a HIPAA violation. Get off
HIPAA
property.
violation. Another retard with the HIPAA violation. Another dummy with the HIPAA violation. Another dummy with the HIPAA violation. Google. Use Google, idiot. Use Google, idiot. Use Google. They're violating the Bain Act, guys. It's a violation of the Bain Act, guys. Violation of the First Amendment, guys. This is the UCLA Health Center in Westwood. UCLA Health Center in Westwood at the emergency department. We got B. Clayton here, guys. Please contact. Let them know how their employees are behaving out here. Violation of the Bain Act. Next time you get high on some meth, look up the Bain Act, dude. Now we're just taking the doggies for a walk. These motherfuckers see they police out here. Yeah, we can see him. That's B. Clayton. B. Clayton, who are you? Oh, you want to hide it up? Why you want to hide your name? Why you want to hide your name? That's Bouch.
I do not have any right
That's
to give you my
Bouch.
name.
A HIPAA violation. Do you know what a HIPAA? Do you know what HIPAA?
Do you know what HIPAA is?
Do you know who HIPAA?
Do you know what HIPAA is?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what HIPAA is?
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Sure.
HIPAA applies to the personnel that works in hospitals, dummy. That applies
I
to
work for the-
doctors.
to private property.
I work
Yes,
to
actually, guess
doctors.
what?
I work to medical companies, insurance companies.
right,
It doesn't apply
right,
to
sure,
people
sure,
in the public
sure.
recording,
Right.
dumbass.
Okay.
But you are going to be in a lawsuit, though. For sure, you're going to be. It's not going to be a HIPAA lawsuit, but it's going to be definitely going to be a First Amendment violation lawsuit. Bain Act lawsuit. Where's the police at, man? I just seen them. 2 of them just go by this way. Police department is not that busy right now. Where the police at? Again, guys, somebody post the phone number in the chat. This is the Ronald Reagan Medical Center, the emergency. We got B. Clayton and Bouch violating First Amendment and violating the Bain Act. This punk bitch here touched me. Coward, son of a bitch. A coward piece of shit right here that doesn't know shit. He's a security guard and he's lucky. That's the best job he's ever going to get in his life because he can't even go to Google and look up what the fuck the Bain Act is, you idiot. Again, this is the Ronald Reagan. This is the Ronald Reagan UCLA Health Center. We at the emergency part. We're here with B. Clayton, who put his hands on me, and Bosch. Oh, we got some officers coming up now. Why they don't want me to record, guys? Why they don't want me to record? That's the question to ask. How come they don't want me to record? They see the police, 2 officers, but they still feel the need to violate the Bain Act. They still feel the need to violate the Bain Act. You guys gonna come flash me with your flashlights too? You guys gonna come flash me with the flashlights too? Where you guys' flashlights at? Remember, it's all on camera. It's all on camera, B. Clayton. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. Violation of the Bain Act. This is a violation of the Bain Act, a violation of the First Amendment. I hope you officers inform these guys. I hope you officers educate these guys on the First Amendment of the United States of America. We have the freedom of press. You cannot suppress my freedom of press. They don't want me to record. That's the question to ask. How come they don't want me to record? They see the police, 2 officers, but they still feel the need to violate the Bain Act. They still feel the need to violate the Bain Act. You guys gonna come flash me with your flashlights too? You guys gonna come flash me with the flashlights too? Where you guys' flashlights at? Remember, it's all on camera. It's all on camera, B. Clayton. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. Violation of the Bain Act. This is a violation of the Bain Act, a violation of the First Amendment. I hope you officers inform these guys. I hope you officers educate these guys on the First Amendment of the United States of America. We have the freedom of press. You cannot suppress my freedom of press. I don't care what's going on. You do not suppress my freedom of press. This is a First Amendment audit and you guys failed. I hope officers do a better job. Tell me, come on, tell me something. Let me take the lights off of your eyes. Go ahead. I'm recording in public. Okay. This guy B. Clayton assaulted me, and both of them violated my First Amendment right to record in public and violated the Bain Act.
Okay. What do you want to tell them right now? Explain that to me.
I'm going to record in public.
Okay, so you can't record right here. You can record right across the street.
How can, what's this is public.
It's not public.
What's it? I didn't cross anything that said I'm now entering private property.
This is an emergency area.
I'm not blocking the emergency area. What's your name and badge number, please?
Banyan.
And what's your badge number?
314.
314. Thank
You're
you.
obstructing the hospital.
I'm not obstructing the hospital. So, sir, that's a charge. That's a charge. Please do not accuse me of a crime. That's a crime. Obstructing. That's a violation 148.
Stop.
I'm not violating Penal Code 148.
Okay.
I'm exercising 148.G, which means that recording cannot be considered obstructing. I mean, this is our California Penal Code, sir.
I agree with
this. This is California Penal Code.
I'm not arguing that.
So you're saying that I'm obstructing. I'm telling you that a camera cannot be obstructing.
You need to report from across the
street. What is different across the street? It's public. It's all public.
This is an emergency room.
I'm not blocking the emergency room,
You're
sir.
blocking access.
There's nobody here, sir. There's nobody coming through, sir. If I'm on the sidewalk.
I understand, but we're in a bit of a crisis right now.
So a crisis now violates my First Amendment now.
No, that's not what I said at all.
That's what
I said at all.
So if it weren't in a crisis, I'd be okay here.
Okay.
If it wasn't a crisis, I'll be okay.
We can't both have a conversation.
Because sir, you got to say stuff that makes sense, sir. And you're a 3-stripe. Oh my God. He's a 3-stripe, guys. We have no chance.
Okay.
Can we get a lieutenant right here, a captain or something, dude?
I'm the watchman.
Because you're saying shit that doesn't make sense.
I'm saying stuff that makes perfect sense.
You're saying that I'm blocking, and I'm not blocking anything. You're accusing me of a crime, which is obstructing.
I'm not accusing you of a crime. I'm saying
you're saying I'm obstructing government officials doing their job, or government workers doing their job.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a crime.
Right now, you are away from there. We got called here because you were up in there, were you not?
I was by the car where patient parking will come in.
Okay.
So that means it's open to the public because patient parking can go there.
Are you a patient?
It doesn't matter. It's patient parking. That means it's open to the public.
It does matter.
Come on, dude. 3-stripes, guy. Come on, man. Tribanian. Come on, dude. You're Armenian?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
What is my ethnicity?
Just curious with the name. Just come on, man. You're supposed to be better than that, man.
What, because of my ethnicity?
No, because you're 3 stripes, you're supposed to be better than that.
So tell me what I'm saying that's wrong. Let's start with that.
First, you have time? First, number one, you're saying I'm obstructing, which is a ludicrous accusation of a crime because I'm obviously not obstructing a thing. Listen, guys, look, guys. He says I'm obstructing. I'm obstructing, guys. I'm obstructing. He says I'm obstructing. I'm obstructing, guys. I'm obstructing. I'm obstructing. Look what I'm obstructing, guys. This is what I'm obstructing. Look at this. This is what I'm obstructing. Okay, thank you, babe. Okay, yeah, all right, Kayla, okay. This is what I'm obstructing. Number two, that was number one. I have to clear that up. Number two, okay, fair enough. Number two, you're saying that now I'm on private property, but I didn't cross any barrier that says you are now entering private property. I don't see anything on here that says this is private property. From what I know, the UCLA College and the UCLA Health Center are publicly funded entities. So that means they're open to me. They're paid for by my tax dollars.
So that's partially accurate. So let me.
If it's partially accurate, it's 100% accurate. Man, you can't be partially pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not pregnant, dude. You're either right or you're not right.
Argument doesn't work here.
Come on, tell me. So that's number two. Number three, what's
Wow, this guy is really uneducated. It's blowing my mind. It really is. How about just being a decent human being and just step back and do your crap from a distance? You can still zoom in on a camera. So really, what the hell is the difference? Just stop being an asshole, man.
number three, guys? I lost on number three. Those two are good enough. So those two things you're wrong on. So tell me something you're right on, dude.
So let's start with number one.
Okay, go ahead. Obstructing.
So you tell me what I said that's wrong.
We just went over this. I just showed the people that there's no obstructing going on. You said I am obstructing these workers from doing their job. I'm asking you how. 148G specifically notes that photography and videography cannot be considered obstructing.
Okay, so let me stop you.
Go ahead.
And answer me this.
Wait, don't ask me a question. Tell me how I'm wrong.
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
148G. What does that have to do with? Law enforcement?
It has to do with anything, has to do with government. It has to do with any government entities, whether it's law enforcement or ambulance workers, anything.
148G has nothing to do with hospitals.
It has to do with in government employees, meaning
They're not government employees. They work for the hospital.
the hospital is paid by the government. This is a publicly funded hospital, dude. I'm not at a private hospital, man. Three stripes, guy. This is a three stripe out here, man. Agree to disagree. That means you're just gonna agree with wrong shit because I'm 100% right and you know I'm right, but you just decide not to say I'm right.
Google it.
You think this is my first time doing this?
No, I know it's not.
So you think it's my exactly?
Yeah.
So you think this is my first time reading up on the First Amendment, reading up on the Bain Act, reading up on 148G?
So
Come on, dude.
What 148G say?
148G, like I said for the 5th time, specifically says recording and videography cannot be considered obstructing of officer or a government worker doing their job.
Exactly. They are not government workers. The intent of that.
Oh my God. So what am I obstructing then?
You're obstructing them from doing.
How?
Because they can't work with you have a camera in their face.
Oh my God. Hey, can I get a card? Can I get a card?
Did this guy drop out of the 8th grade? Because he has no common sense whatsoever. With them having to deal with this bozo, it keeps them from being able to do their job. It's simple logic. What part doesn't this guy get? I mean, seriously, come on already.
Can I get a card, guy? I know you don't agree, but I'm not even going to look at you because I know how I feel his energy. He knows that this is complete bullshit, but can I get a card?
You might
Come on, I'll give you a try. What's up, man?
Patients out here, man. They're triaging out here. Understand the pandemic.
You don't. Can I get a card, sir?
This is a HIPAA violation.
Please, appreciate it. HIPAA? Come on, dude. You're not going to earn any stripes like that. Let's do a quick lesson, okay? Quick lesson. HIPAA. HIPAA. Listen. Let's just listen for a second.
Right now.
Listen for a second.
There are people out there.
Listen for a second.
Can't get in their way, okay?
You can't learn if you just talk, dude.
Information. I'm not trying to learn from you, sir.
Oh, you're not trying to learn.
I'm telling you what happened.
Oh, let me tell you.
There's nothing that they can learn from you. You're ignorant. Nothing you say has any logic in it. It'll be more like you learn from them.
Listen. HIPAA only applies to personnel who are in charge of information.
Do you know what HIPAA stands for?
It doesn't matter. HIPAA applies to, again, personnel that works. HIPAA applies to doctors. HIPAA applies to medical companies. It applies to.
Are you recording this?
Why are you shaking your head? No.
Are you recording? No, because if you are, it's good because I'm going to play it back so you know that you're wrong. HIPAA applies to patients.
Dude. Oh.
Look it up. HIPAA.
Dude.
Look it up.
Guys, do you hear this guy? Do you hear this guy? This guy, Clayton assaulted me. So I will leave. No, your name not Clayton.
Oh.
Clayton here assaulted me.
Okay.
So I would like to get a card and get an incident number.
Okay.
And I'll be later filing personal charges against him for assaulting me.
Okay.
So can we make the steps towards that?
Yeah, but we need to resolve this issue.
There's nothing to be resolved here. I'm completely in the rights of my First Amendment and the rights of the law. You're talking about crisis and pandemic. A small guy here is talking about what's going on in the world. That doesn't infringe on my rights as an American.
Okay.
My ancestors, forefathers fought for our rights in this country.
Okay.
And just because of a crisis or epidemic, that doesn't shit on my rights as an American or my rights as a human.
Okay. So let me find something out, and then I'll give you a card, and then we'll resolve it. Does that sound good?
It's been resolved. Whatever your name is, been resolved, dude.
If it was resolved, then you wouldn't be standing there right now, genius. Tell me, you guys enjoying the stream?
HIPAA is like HIPAA agreement that medical workers have to sign to say that they want. Why are you shaking your head? No, and this is. All right, man. Let's just look it up.
Health insurance, privacy, and portability.
Let's just look it up, man. It's not health insurance, man. Come on, let's just look it up.
Look it up.
Okay, Google. Let's see. And if you're wrong, will you at least apologize?
Absolutely.
All right. The HIPAA privacy rule establishes a national standard to protect individuals' medical records and other Listen, you gotta read, dude. And information and applies to health plans, healthcare clearinghouses and those healthcare providers that conduct certain healthcare transition electronically. What?
Click on it. Click on it. Click on it.
Do you hear this guy?
Click on it.
Are you being serious? Are you going to like have like what is it called?
Click on it. Click on it.
Listen,
click on it.
HIPAA does not protect all information. No, HIPAA only applies to covered entities and their business associates.
To every person. You can't leave out the stuff. Now click on it.
Nor does it apply to every person, you fucking retard. It says nor does it apply.
Like, he's the retard? Obviously, you don't know what HIPAA is at all. You're just making a giant fool out of yourself. Now, that's fun for us because, hell, we enjoy watching you make asses out of yourself, but talk about no self-awareness. This guy's the king of it.
To every person. It says HIPAA applies to covered entities and their associated entities, man. You're a 3-strike, dude. This is simple information. How the fuck did you make it up that high in the ranks?
If you're not gonna like listen to me, there's something I can do for you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I get like that, but come on, man. This dude's a sergeant, and he doesn't know simple HIPAA laws. And he's telling me, and he said he would apologize if he was wrong, and he didn't apologize. He's a hypocrite, a liar.
Because he wasn't wrong, genius. My God. Did you even look it up, or did you just cherry pick it like frauditors do with everything else?
You're a liar, Sergeant. You're a liar, Sergeant. You're not a man of your word, Sarge. You told me you were you would apologize if you were wrong, and you didn't apologize, sir. You didn't apologize. You didn't apologize, Sarge. That's fucked up. You got to be a man of your word, man. They might take one of them stripes away from you. I'm not sure how this shit goes, but you might get a stripe taken away, dude. This is on YouTube. This is on YouTube, man. Your kids are gonna see this shit. Your family gonna see this shit. They're gonna be like, damn, dude, you got embarrassed.
I doubt that.
You did good though, sir.
Thank you very much, Joe Donho, for the $2. I really appreciate that.
This is the ambulances, guys. This is the ambulances completely chilling on duty because there ain't nothing going on. Ain't shit happening. What they telling us, these motherfuckers should be running in and out right here. This should be ambulances flying in and out right here. This should be ambulances flying in and out.
So answer me this. Who has said that? I have not seen one report of them saying that ambulances should be flying in and out. Stop spreading the fake news, man.
What the fuck ambulances, guys? Ain't no fucking ambulances. Ain't no fucking ambulances. This is where the ambulances come in. He's a hypocrite. Oh shit! Oh shit, radio nerd. Damn, that was dope. I didn't even mean that. That was dope. I gotta use that. Hypocrite. He's a he said hypocrite. Damn. Damn, dude. Fucking sergeant just got fucking schooled by the people, man. Sergeant just got schooled by the people. Sergeant just got schooled by the people, and he said he would apologize, and he didn't apologize. He lied. He said if he was wrong, he would apologize, and he lied. He lied to the people. You guys need to call him, call his department, and tell him that why are you embarrassing our department? Why are you embarrassing our department on YouTube? He said he would apologize. He said he would apologize, and he lied. He lied to the people. And Shorty over here talking about dumb shit too. Shorty don't know what the fuck he talking about. The security, I think it's the security of the hospital. So it'd be security of UCLA Health. And the police they're the UC police. So they're the school police, they're the UCLA police. Oh, no wonder they don't know shit. No wonder they don't know shit. They're UCLA police. What the hell? They're not even fucking LAPD. This is UCLA police, guys. Please call UCLA police. Let them know that their officers are incompetent and uninformed of the laws. Incompetent officers and uninformed of the law. Incompetent, man. You're incompetent, Shorty. Incompetent. Google. Before you apply to the department, you should have just used Google. You could have learned some shit. Came out here, huh? HIPAA. I want to talk. I want to say HIPAA. You don't know what you're talking about, guy. Google. Hey, don't forget, I need an incident report because I will be pressing charges against dude for assaulting me. So don't let Sarge leave because I will be pressing dude against dude touch me. And that was completely not right, man. You don't touch me like that. Dude, anything, you let the police handle it. You call the police and let the police handle that shit. No, I don't need nothing, Shorty. You just let the police handle that shit. You don't security observe and report. Pushing people is not observing and reporting. That's doing police job. That's putting hands on people. That's police job. You observe and report. And if you're going over that means you're violating people's rights. And I hope the sergeant, man, they need to put a stripe on you, man. They need to put a stripe on you and take it off of this guy.
Imagine this. A loud argument between this guy and News Now Patrick.
We got car 15, we got car 16, and we got car 99 here. I think 99 is Sarge. I'm not sure though. Tell him, Craigslist. And the solution is to kill our First Amendment. Solution is kill First Amendment. Well, there's no other narrative but the narrative that we give them. Now people can't even get in because car 99, Unit 99 is completely blocking the entrance, so nobody can get in because Unit 99 wants to be a dickhead. It's a pandemic, but Unit 99 wants to block the entrance. Unit 99, you wanna move this so people can get in? It's a pandemic, dude. People need the ERs. Stop blocking, you're obstructing. You're obstructing these workers doing their job, 99. Stupid ass. And everybody knows I give respect. I show respect to officers that show me respect. I only disrespect officers that disrespect me. You show me respect, you get respect. You come and telling me false lies and false laws, you're not gonna get respect. So what goes on with this incident report? I need to get that dude's name so I can file my charges against him.
Give me a minute.
All right, fair enough. Can you apologize though? I would appreciate that. Man, that would make you look good. I'm telling you. I would make this whole video about an officer that realized his mistake and accepted it and owned it and apologized to the people. You can change the whole narrative of this video.
I would always own up to my mistakes. I just didn't make a mistake.
But we just read it and said it doesn't apply to everybody.
It applies to all patients.
Yeah, patience doesn't apply to the people. I'm not violating it. Only a doctor or insurance. Dude, we just read it. Only they can. You didn't go ask them. They didn't tell you. Only insurance companies and people who have signed, and there's an agreement. You have to sign a HIPAA agreement. Once you sign the HIPAA agreement, then you can violate it. If I've never signed a HIPAA agreement, how can I violate something I've never signed? Fair enough? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take that as an apology. But please don't leave. I need his name. His name was Clayton. Last name was Clayton. He was the first guy on scene that talked to you when you got here. Let's not drag this out neither. Like how long does this have to? This doesn't have to be long, right? We don't have to drag this out, right? This doesn't have to be anything long, does it?
No, you want to leave?
No, I need his information.
I know.
So is that gonna be? How long do you think that's gonna be?
A couple minutes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sarge. Oh, he got something on his lapel. Let's see what he has to say. How you doing, sir? Yeah, no problem. Talk to him. Was that captain? Was that captain or what is that, lieutenant?
What's that?
Is that lieutenant or is that captain?
That's Do you have a YouTube channel? Or is it Facebook Live right now?
YouTube, you'll find it. You'll find it. You'll find it. You'll find it. I'm trusting you. I'm sure one of your relatives are going to send it to you, especially you. One of your relatives might send it to you. You might not see it. Only the people that get embarrassed see it.
And that's why he won't see it, because he's not the one that's getting embarrassed. It's you.
I might not even put you in it. I might just blur your fucking face. Ooh, whoa, look at he coming up. Another one gonna block he's gonna block the entrance again. He's gonna block the entrance. Hey, it's a pandemic. People are coming in. It's probably not a good idea to park right there.
You know, for once, I would just love to see an actual educated frauder out there. Not too much to ask.
I hear you, Chris, but they can't trip me up on no questions. These guys ain't seasoned enough to strip me up on some questions. The sergeant is a bumbling fool. So how can the officers trip me up with questions? They can make their plans. They can plan whatever the fuck they want to plan. Look at the camera don't lie. How you doing, sir? Can I get your name and badge number for the record?
Sure. I'm Lieutenant Sean Davis.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sean.
What can I do to help out?
Really, everything's clear here. We cleared up everything. I just need, there's a guy, a security guard named Clayton that assaulted me. Right. I just need his name because I will be pressing charges against him after I talk to my lawyer. So I just need his name and that's it. And I'm out of here.
Okay, we're the private security here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's private security, yeah.
Okay, let me find out what I can get for you.
He talked to him. Sergeant was the first guy to talk to him when he got out here.
Okay, so I'm kind of coming into this line.
I hear you. Sergeant was the first guy. That's his name?
No, it's my name.
Oh no. Okay, well I'll take that too. But I need the guy who assaulted me's name.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've been asking for, sir. And this guy here is a very good officer here, and he has 2 stripes, and he needs to take a stripe away from him and put it on him.
Okay.
No, it's not. I'm serious. He just embarrassed himself in front of 100. It's only 100 people now, but this video is probably gonna get a big 5,000 people. He just embarrassed himself, and he's a 3 stripe, and that doesn't look good for UC police, where he just blatantly just told me false lies. And when I looked it up on the phone, I said, if I look it up on the phone, would you apologize to the people right now? He said yes. We looked it up on the phone, and what he said was completely false. And he's still trying to wiggle. That's not good. That means you a lie under oath. That means he a lie against to a judge. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. Fair enough.
I understand what you're saying. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment on the other officer.
Fair enough. This is what I do. I film stops just so to give an eye on how it stops go and stuff like that. And I always show respect to officers that show me respect. There's people who do this who go out just to antagonize. I go out and to show what's really going on. And if there's respectful officers out there, I'm definitely going to praise the respectful officers. If it's officers that don't know what they're talking about and just saying things because they think like they have power, and let me say this, then that's just shit on. We don't like that. We do not like that, Lieutenant. Officer Gil Clayton. Okay. And this 202, that's his badge number? Incident number. Fair enough. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good one, man. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that, you got owned.
Appreciate that, guys. Republic, man. Appreciate that, guys. Shit. Do these cops. Man, I haven't even looked at this bitch. All right, thank you, Kayla. Alexander, what's up? Look at those ambulances just sitting there. Yo, let's go stop at these ambulances. Let's just stop at these ambulances just sitting here. Yeah, good point out. Sup, Flat? Who is this? Landley? Hey, Landley. Action on Figueroa Street in Los Angeles. Lots of cops. Okay. Let me go check. Hey, what's the situation? Thank you, Juan Wu. Appreciate that, man. Sergeant came out here with 3 stripes. Didn't know what the fuck he talking about, guys. I hope Lieutenant was embarrassed. Lieutenant should have been embarrassed, man.
There's nothing that he did or said that would be embarrassing. He embarrassed you. I think you need some lessons in self-awareness there, pal.
Lieutenant should be embarrassed. Thank you, Danette. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. This motherfucker's putting his hands all up on me, man. I did not appreciate that shit. I did not appreciate him touching me like that, man. That was some bullshit. We're going to file charges. We filing charges on him, man. You can't touch people. You can't touch people. You observe and report. Observe and report. For all you security guards out there, observe and report. Do not touch people. That's not your job. Your job is not to be putting hands on people unless you're private security or personal security or something like that. You're doing personal security, bodyguarding, and somebody comes up to your employer or whatever like that. Yeah, I guess you put hands on them, but you don't. You security guard. Yeah, but I didn't want to take it that, man. I defend myself. I'm guaranteed I'm going in cuffs. I can defend myself. There's no question about it. I defend myself. I'm going in cuffs. Getting my camera taken away, my equipment taken away, my freedom taken away. Put me in a fucking box for hours. I'm not trying to have that shit. I just go with it with the legal way. motherfucker. I'm good right now, Ice Cold. It's all done, man. Appreciate it, though, Ice Cold. Shit. Ice Cold ready. Good shit, my boy. Ice Cold ready. Ice Cold say, where is going down at? What's up? Nah, we straight right now, man. No, no backup. We good. We good. We good, T-Master Sat. T-Master Sat, we good. We good. Thank you, Washington County News Station, Utah. Washington County News Station, Utah. Appreciate that, man. He said he will apologize, God. He's not a man of his word. He's a sergeant, and he's not a man of his word. And it's always good to turn one of it's always good if you can to turn one of your cops to have a cop friend, right? To have like your friendly. So that's always been a thing that I try to diffuse them. When two of them come up, I try to praise one while I shit on the other one, so that the other one is kind of in my pocket. Because you can't help to know what's right and agree what's right. Oh, he moved his car. Look at him. He moved his car. He moved his car, guys. What a fucking idiot, man. These is the worst police I've ever seen, guys. When I told him to move, he's like, yeah, whatever. But he sure moved that bitch. Yep, good cops, bad cops. That's right. That's right, Kurt. Good cops, bad cops, man. That's right. Play it back on the motherfuckers. That's right. All right, guys. Shit. That was enough for this hospital. Let's get this driver shame. Let's get them leaving. Hopefully they're gonna look up HIPAA laws. HIPAA violations. Give me a ticket for jaywalking, dog. Oh, there he is right there. There he is. That's him. That's the one that touched me, guys. That's him. That's him right there.
Didn't your parents ever teach you that it's not polite to point?
That's him. I see you in court, Clayton. I see you in court. Make sure you wear a nice suit. Oh, and the other one too. Your other one is getting named in this too. Forgot about him. No, but it was Clayton that touched me. It was Clayton that touched me. All right. Hey, Clayton, where you going, Clayton?
See, that's a very good point. What these frauditors like to do is they like to harass and incite under the guise of protecting the First Amendment. But anyone with a brain, which excludes all of their fan base, can see right through that. They're not protecting the First Amendment. They're not doing anything but inciting for views and money. That's it. None of these frauditors give two shits about the First Amendment or the Constitution.
Tough guy. You was a tough guy, huh, Clayton? The tough guy. Clayton's a tough guy. A tough security guard over there. And look at him. Walk of shame. Walk of shame, Clayton. That's the walk of shame. The walk of shame. Clayton, that's the walk of shame, Clayton. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Everybody that stopped by, all the donations, $12. Oh, that's dope. I can go home and shit, no stores are open, so I can't even get any food. Oh man, that goes to the next person. That goes to whoever goes live next. They give them some of that $12. All right, guys. Whoever goes live at a hospital next, is getting some of that $12. So whoever goes live next is getting some super chats. Appreciate you guys for the backup. Like I always say, this always can go crazy. Those police should have came up and just completely just violated my rights. They could have put hands on me. But instead he just embarrassed himself. Instead of violating me, he just embarrassed himself, which is fair. I would be happy to record that. Happy to record that embarrassment and broadcast it to the world. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Lan Lee. If the coronavirus don't kill you, the thin blue juice you can get. That's right, man. Fuck the coronavirus. I'm more scared of them motherfuckers. I'm more nervous about these bitches violating rights than the fucking coronavirus. So yeah, I want to stay live until I get to my car, or at least a little closer. You never know. I get some hurt feelings. I should have had a camera on my face, because if you guys would have seen my facial reactions to what this guy was saying, to what the cop was saying, yo. This cop is saying some ridiculous shit, man. Some blatantly ridiculous shit. This cop is telling me that, like, come on, man. Read the whole thing. He said, read the whole thing. So I'm like, all right, man, let's just read the whole thing. And then when we were reading it, right, I'm going to screenshot the...
And yet you didn't read the whole thing. Otherwise, you would have seen that he was correct.
The Google search that we were looking at. I'm going to screenshot the Google search we were looking at and put it in this video, because I Googled, who does HIPAA apply to? And then the search result was telling me, it said, HIPAA does not apply to everyone, but I just skipped that part. I just went down to who it applies to. But he saw HIPAA applies to everyone. He didn't see that does not apply to everyone. And so he says, no, you have to read it. It says anyone. You have to read the whole thing. It says everyone. It says everyone. And then we went back and it says, it does not apply to everyone. And he just sit there looking like a big dope. A big dope. I don't know if you guys made calls or not, but appreciate you guys having my back like that. Because I got 100 witnesses. I got 100 witnesses, man. I know, right?
No, you have 100 brainless drones that are willing to do it or say what you want them to. None of them can think on their own. If they could, they wouldn't be watching you.
Oh man. Somebody told me to come to this hospital too. Somebody said, man, go to UCLA Hospital. It's one of the best hospitals first of all. It's like one of the nicest looking hospitals. Thank you, Claire. Claire McGuire Art. Thanks, Kayla. Thanks, Kayla. Shit, I was trying to fucking control myself. I was getting hyped as fuck, man. I was getting super hyped. I get hyped because I'm already just, I don't know what you call it, upset just about this whole shit that's going down. It's just like everybody's fucking asleep, dude. Oh my gosh. And now you're telling me I can't record the fucking hospitals? You're telling me that they're packed, but now you want to come out with force against me when I want to record it? It's not cool. And now you're talking about HIPAA? And you don't even know what you're talking about, dude. And now we look it up together, and you still want to act like you don't even. I wouldn't want that guy on the stand. I wouldn't want that dude on the stand, man.
See, this right here is the real walk of shame. And this guy is taking the long route.
And he went all in, right? I play poker. You don't go all in if you're not sure of your hand. It's like if your hand is like, okay, I might hit my hand, I might get it, I might be right. So let me just bet a little bit, right? I'm going to just bet a little bit. Nah, he went all in. He said, if I'm wrong, I'll apologize. That's all in. And he didn't pay up. So he's a roacher. He roached on the bet. He said he went all in. And I called him. We went it down to the river. Boom. Call. And I'm sitting there with the nut flush. And he's sitting over here with a little pair of fives. He's sitting over here with his pair of fives, guys. What's up, Mr. Westino? My number one American Bulldog, Robert. He went all in, ice cold. He knew his hand was gonna win. He said, "This is the winning hand right here. Let's see what you got." I used to go to UCLA. I don't know if you guys know. Well, I did 2 semesters. Did 2 semesters of this indoctrination camp. You learn more doing independent research, man. Fuck these high learners. Fuck these schools, man. It's indoctrination. As you go here, I bet you every medical person here is going to tell us that we can catch the corona. When we know we can't catch viruses, guys. We know we can't catch viruses. We know viruses has to be injected, has to be a blood transfusion from one person to the next. Has to be blood. It's like HIV. Has to be blood. Can't pass a virus. And I got hyped because these motherfuckers are violating my rights. And this bitch put his hands on me. And if I would have just boom hit him with a quick little left hook, boom. Just a little quick little, like a little left hook slap, then I'm in jail, man. I'm not trying to go to jail. He was open for a little uppercut too. We could have hit him with a nice little dip. Bam! Hit him with a nice little dip, right uppercut. Fuck.
I'm sending a plea to this guy. Please don't reproduce. Do it for America. Do it for the world.
And made his nose made his eyes water up. You heard the lieutenant? The lieutenant said, I appreciate that, what you said about my other office. I think you might strip him, guys. I think the lieutenant is going to strip that sergeant. I really feel like it. The way that even the lieutenant came up to me, was like, well, what can I do for you, man? What's up? Because he heard what Sergeant said. You know, Sergeant is slow. He's slow-minded. He's like, what's up, man? What's going on? So no, man, I just need his information and we're good to go. He's stripping that dude of his stripe. I'm telling you guys. I don't know if
and this is why the aliens won't visit us.
I don't know if Lieutenant got the power to do that or if it's the captain. I don't know how that chain of commands work, but I think Lieutenant is gonna strip him. Because Lieutenant's like, why do I need to be here? You're the watch commander. You're the fucking Sarge. Why do I need to be brought here? You can't handle the situation? If you can't handle the situation, let's put a stripe on this other dude and let him be the lead. If you can't handle the job, then don't accept it. You know lieutenants don't like being called out to the scene. They hate that shit. They want to sit up in the office and watch cops on TV. He's like, man, you made me come out here, deal with this nothing of a situation. You made me deal with this nothing of a situation. You made me come out here and deal with people, possibly get infected with this corona because you can't handle your job. Man, give me the stripe. Huh, give me that fucking stripe. Watch commander. That's the watch commander, G. Louis. I don't know if you guys were here, if you saw Shorty. Shorty came up. You guys should have seen how Shorty came up. Shorty came up and just like, whoa.
Okay, I've had enough of him. Okay, let's go to the last one. And that'll be it for this stream. I may come back later, I'll see. But let's check. This one is mass accountability. And it's another one that's saying, well, if COVID was so bad, why is the hospitals empty? Yeah, real genius here.
So here we are, another COVID site. Just to mark where I'm at. I'm on the dark sidewalk here. There's another testing site, a drive-through testing site. Not one person here. Not one person waiting outside for anybody. There's no urgency going on here. Urgent care. Nothing. I barely even see a person around. Never mind it being urgent.
So tell me exactly how that's the mainstream media lying. I mean, I know that they're liars, but just because the testing sites are empty or maybe have one or two people, that doesn't mean it's any less important for these testing sites. Don't be a douche.
I haven't seen an ambulance pull in here. There's basically been no action at all. sun's too much in the way for that.
Okay, now Amy brought up a very good point. Let me put it on the screen. You need a doctor's order for a test. You can't just drive up like it's McDonald's. Exactly. But I don't think any of these idiots are smart enough to realize that, so that really just falls on deaf ears, unfortunately.
Oh, that's why there's no ambulances coming in here. So the emergency room's closed. It's urgent care. That's why there's no ambulances. But the drive-thru is not busy whatsoever. There hasn't been one patient in or out of this place. This is the main entrance. Jesus Christ. That made me jump. So we thought we heard on the scanner that the police had dispersed a crowd from a local park. We believe that's what they said. So we're gonna stick around and listen to the, not busy whatsoever, listen to the scanner and see if we can find this happening and catch it on film. So you can see the tower a little bit in the back. There's the top of them right there. There's another one. Let me get these bad boys. So guys, I'm here at Lynn Union Hospital. This is one of the drive-through testing sites for the COVID-19. As you see, nobody's out here. Nobody's even in the tent. There's not one person in line. It's not busy here at all. There's plenty of parking. It's not busy at all. I was just at Beverly Hospital, same exact thing. Has any of you been to any testing sites? Okay.
And not for nothing, but wouldn't you consider an empty testing site actually a good thing? Or is it just me?
The main road. It's right there. Those cars going by, that's the main road. No traffic, plenty of parking. I don't see any urgency going on here. There's the testing tent. The drive-through testing tent. Not a soul. Not a soul there.
Thank you for the $4.99, the harsh truth. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Nobody. Nobody's anywhere. It's weird. Very strange. Still not too busy. We'll go over the crossing and then we'll come back. I don't see one person. Not one person in them tents, guys. Like, I used to work here, guys. It's like a regular, normal day. No hysteria. Don't be rushing tents. No long lines. Waiting for testing.
In the area, there seems like there's more towards the Elliott Street end. I'm gonna take a right. See if I can get them from that end. Alright,
Nothing. Not too busy, not too busy. Not too much going on. Not too busy. Nothing going on. Looks really dead in there. Looks like there's about 3 people in that waiting room right there. So it doesn't look too busy here. This is the emergency room entrance and behavioral health entrance, Epstein Center. What do you think of that? Parking lot. This is the visitor parking lot. This is from a bird's eye view. We just were down there, rode past real quick. But this doesn't look like it's too busy here. We see one gentleman arriving by ambulance. They're all masked up, so that might be considered a possible case, but I'm not going to get him on film. I might get the end of when they were pulling him in. Yeah. See, there we go. So, not too busy here either. This is the 3rd hospital. Not too much going on. As you can see this sign over here. Patient and visitor parking only. And these parking lots are not that full. None of them are full. Where are all these people? Where are all these patients? All these sick people? These ambulances have been kind of chilling out for a little bit since they're here. Not saying they don't deserve to just chill for a minute while they wait for a call. But I'm just saying, if everyone's so sick and this pandemic is going on, I don't see it. I don't see the panic, the rush, the just the hysteria, whatever they're putting on TV.
It's because these idiots don't understand what a pandemic is, obviously. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this stream. I want to thank everybody for coming by and watching with me. And remember, if you want any information about the going on with this with COVID-19, check with the CDC sites. Don't go on the internet and try to find the information, because idiots like these will just give you all false information for the views. Now, CDC is the best for the information on this. So until next time, thank you guys again for watching with me, and thank you for the donations, and basically thank you guys for everything. You guys are really awesome. Have a great night.